Wield the mace, it's FunkyVapes. That doesn't rhyme, and I don't have a mace. But we're going to finish off the FlavourCrafters.biz reviews. Seeing as this is the last one, probably won't be the last juice of theirs I try. We're going to go out with a bang. I don't know how I can, there. Oh yeah, I just spent about the last half an hour individually filling brand new Kanger 2 ohm horizontal cartomizers. Every one of these juices, fresh cartomizer, though I've had them before. Minus this one, because I was just vaping this today. This is the butter rum tobacco. So we'll start with that, why not? Butter rum tobacco, 12 milligrams, unknown PG-VG ratio. Hiya! I did review this before. Go check back a couple months ago. Watch all my videos all the time. It's better now. A little bit sweeter, which I expected from the butter rum. I expected butterscotch, and it wasn't like that. Now it's like a pat of butter. Real, like, out of a cow butter. Not margarine. And a little bit of sweet to it. Brown sugary kind of sweet almost. And delicious tobacco base. I don't know if you retool this tobacco base, but to me, it tastes a lot better. There's not too much I can say about this. The rum, like I said, I expected butterscotch. It's maybe a little alcohol. There's something to it. I don't know. And it might be the butter rum combination. Really good. This is a good tobacco. Very smooth. It takes well to the creaminess of the cat. Back at me. And delicious. We got 8 of these, so I got to keep going a little faster. Now we're going to be on all Kanger ones at this point. I'm going to keep using, I'll try to use different drip tips. It shouldn't matter too much. This is going to be the one I promised, banana cream tobacco on its own. It's sensational. Let's see what it's like with tobacco. Guess what? It's even better than just banana cream. The tobacco, I don't normally even like tobacco juices. I used to. The tobacco just, it gives it something else, and it takes so well to that creamy, I don't know if it's a lot of VG or what it is, but it takes very well to it. And it's not like a natural banana. It's not that amoxicillin-y fake banana. It's just, you know it's banana. It tastes like a banana, kind of. The creaminess, it's so well with the tobacco. I love it. There's some fruit tobaccos here that don't have that creaminess to it, and it's different. With the cream, absolutely sensational. I'll just clarify, it's on 3.7 volts on a Rio Mini. I'm not using the feeder, just an empty bottle. It's all cleaned out. Everything else is charging. I really like this flavor, and for a guy who doesn't like banana, bang on. So we'll move down the line. I'm going to save 2 of these for last. I'm going to save the mild tobacco and the DK tobacco for last because we're getting a good idea of what the tobacco tastes like from the rest of the juices. So here we go. I'll grab a fresh drip tip, a little calabash pond, and sorry, that goes here. So we'll start with maple cured tobacco. This is another retooled version of it. I did a review earlier. It's better now. Watch. So good. I like to show you guys. I vaped almost all of it. Maybe a mil left, mil and a half. Now it tastes just like maple syrup. It has that almost cinnamony kind of spice to it going on. Pairs really well with this tobacco base. It's great. For a Canadian kind of image, the whole maple syrup thing, Jonathan, you did it justice. This is it's really good with the tobacco. I thoroughly enjoyed this. Even people at the bar who don't like the bitter tobacco flavors, they love this. It's almost like French toast. It has that cinnamony kind of spice to it, and certainly maple up front. Very sweet. Delicious. Brilliant throat hit. Lots of vapor. As with all your juices, we know that now. Next up is, oh, blackberry tobacco. This should be interesting. Wow. Love the brand new cartomizers and a fresh battery. Oh. Mm. Consistency-wise, the tobaccos are the best. Like, every one of these flavors is just great. Tons of berry. It's even better than the blackberry champagne. Again, it doesn't scream blackberry. It's too sweet for just a blackberry, but it tastes like blackberry, and like blackberry pie, like just delicious sweet pie, and that great tobacco base that you've obviously worked really hard on, and it's I mean hard on. It's great. Get this flavor. Seriously, if you like blackberry, just get it. The tobacco it adds another dimension to it, and it'll drive your mind nuts. Great throat hit. Awesome. I just want to mix all these up. Okay. Grape tobacco. I reviewed the Groovy Grape. It was very groovy. Had a huge throat hit. So here it is with the tobacco. Mm. So good. The grape is perfect. It's that not quite artificial grape. It's like Concord grape. Very sweet. It tastes purple. It's so cool. Another great flavor. Get it with the blackberry and compare them. You'll love them both. That nice sweeter tartar fruit, other than like as opposed to the banana. It's wonderful. Great. I'm really impressed with these the fruit tobacco. Didn't think I'd be the spokesperson for them, but it's delicious. And continuing on, blueberry tobacco. This one I haven't vaped very much of it actually. I took a few puffs out of an atomizer and now I filled the cartomizer up. So let's give it another shot. Again, your fruit and the tobacco, it goes so well, and you wouldn't think it, and trust me, it's awesome. It doesn't taste like the blueberry juice. Again, it's a sweet pie kind of fruit taste, not so much like a natural blueberry kind of thing. More tart than the grape. Less tart than the blackberry. Definitely the sweeter of the three berry fruit kind of tobacco blends. Get it. Try it. It's great. I couldn't even pick a favorite. Blackberry is my favorite out of the three. This is great though. Plenty of vapor. Excellent throat hit at 12 milligrams. Ooh, the fruit is so good with the tobacco. Great. I know I mentioned it to Jonathan before, but maybe menthol. I've just been getting into the menthol with the whole RAR vapor line. I bet you these fruit tobaccos would taste great with menthol. If Jonathan doesn't want to do it, grab called Angel Tears from RAR Vapor. I hate to be plugging them during this video, but it's just pure menthol drops. Just add 2 drops to a whole bottle. I'll do it and follow through. It'll be a good mix. Here we have DK tobacco. You've probably all tried it. It probably came with most of your starter kits when you first started, or if you're just starting. It's like your go-to tobacco base kind of thing. So this is a good way just to see what his tobacco tastes like on its own. I vaped a lot of it, so. Bitter, slightly relaxing. It's got a real nuttiness to it when it's on its own, coming down from the fruit flavors. A little bit of sweetness, brown sugar kind of deal going on. Maybe it's slightly caramelly. I don't want to say burnt because it carries negative connotations, but it's toasty. It's really good, relaxing. You guys know, like, tobacco flavors don't. It doesn't taste like a cigarette. It's just a really pure, toasty, warm sensation, and it's delicious. At night, it's so nice. Just calm down, nice, warm winter night. I don't know, I'm rambling, but it's very good, poetic, even delicious. Definitely caramelly to it. Really, really good. All these tobacco ones are great, and we'll finish it off with mild tobacco. RGB. Mild tobacco. Quite the paradox. It's a little stronger in the throat hit, not as rich or as bold as the DK tobacco, but it's still sweet, still nutty. Really, really good. It's good. Definitely syrupy, maybe a little bit of cinnamon. I know we didn't add these things. These are notes that I'm getting from it. Woody. It's got that rich wood kind of taste to it. It's delicious. So I'm going to wrap this up with some final thoughts. If you like tobacco flavors, and if you're in Canada particularly, this has to be your place to go for tobacco. There's no two ways about it. I've had a lot of different tobacco juices out of Canada. I like to support Canada. It's so much easier to get your juice and not worry about customs, like next day or 2-day delivery. It's perfect. Jonathan he's such a good blender, and the fruit ones really speak to that a lot. And the key, I think, I'm not a huge DIY juice blender, but if you get your base down, then you can add to it and start developing other flavors. And you can tell he worked hard to get the tobacco base down, and it shows in the mild tobacco, the DK tobacco. It really shows. So, if I gotta tell you to go buy something, try the blended stuff with the fruit. Like, the blackberry is so good. Definitely my favorite out of these. It's a contender for the favorite out of the FlavourCrafters line. Too long, 2-month review of FlavourCrafters. I do apologize, Jonathan. I hope I drum up a bit of business for you. I know I've got 10 or so messages from people saying they're going to try your juices out. I hope I've helped in some way. Thank you so much for sending these, and thank you so much for being patient, guys, watching my videos. Subscribe, comment, ask me questions. I get back super fast. Tell your friends about FlavourCrafters. Try them out. I am not affiliated with them at all. I've received them all for free. It did not affect my opinion. We saw the really good. We saw the couple misses, possibly, most notably the energy drink. I don't know. The tobacco is where it's at. Try it. Anyways, vape groovily, and support your Canadian vendors, guys. Support the movement. Let's try to get this stuff more transparent, more legal in Canada. Keep on vaping. I think that's Grim Green, and I like that guy. And I like vaping. So, bye.